This is first motovlog in Eon's take 2, leaving work. Because take 1, going to work, didn't work. I don't know, I had some kind of issue. And hopefully I fixed it. I know I went through all the connections and blew out the female connectors and licked the male connectors. Because, yeah, it seems to work. All right, so it's on the way home. This is the, let's see, 5th to 6th. Is this the 6th of April? And we all know what's going on in the world. And it's been so long since I've vlogged, I almost forget how to do it. So I'm just going to ramble on for a minute on my way home, interspersed with some of my pandemic pet peeves. So first and foremost, I hope you and your family are healthy and safe. Secondarily, I hope that you are having the ability to pay your bills or do shopping or do the things you need to do to provide for you and your family. We've taken a hit at work like most places have. We've had to cut hours on some people. We've lost some, obviously we lose some advertising. That's directly affected my paycheck. So yeah, it sucks. And there are people a lot worse off than me, and I could be one of those people tomorrow. I mean, we just don't know. So prayers and well wishes for all of you who are struggling right now. But hopefully this finds most of you, if not all of you, hopefully healthy and safe. With that said, in our house, we are healthy and safe. Brianna is doing good. As you all know, or most of you know, she has a compromised immunity system herself. So we've been very cautious, and every day when I come home from work, I wash up thoroughly, and we've been ordering groceries online, which brings me to my first pet peeve, pandemic pet peeve. You know, we all know about the ridiculous scarfing up of all the toilet paper, the hoarding of the toilet paper. Now that it got really real here in Florida, people decided, okay, well, I bought all the toilet paper last time. I think this time I'll buy all the chicken. I'll buy all the packaged chicken and ground beef. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not really complaining. Things could always be a lot worse, but there's no chicken. So anyway, Brianna's healthy, the kids are healthy. Nobody's killed anybody yet, but that's because I've locked up all the sharp implements. We did, right before the clampdown came down hard here in Florida, Brianna decided the kids would probably benefit from having some pets to spend their time on, and try to cut down the number of times she hears mom, 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 from 18,612 to about, I don't know, an easy 8,800, 8,600, somewhere in there. So we now have a rabbit and 3 guinea pigs, 3 hamsters. I always confuse those two. So, yeah, and you know what? Actually, where I was first like, oh my God, let's just add some more stress and expense to the household, it actually has been a pretty good thing. So, it gives the kids something to do besides their homeschooling, which is going on here now. And I'll echo what I've seen online so many times since that's begun. God bless you, teachers. I mean, I always knew that you went through a lot, because I know how a lot of parents aren't real fond of, like, parenting. But holy moly. So anyway, the rabbit and the, whatever they are, chip hamster monks, whatever they are, guinea pigs. No, they're hamsters. It's actually been a plus. They sleep in cages in the house at night, and then during the day we have a pen set up on the screened-in porch for the hamsters, and we've got a pen set up outside on the back lawn underneath our 2 trees for the rabbit. And then they all come in at night. Brianna was contemplating leaving the hamsters out in their little pen so they could get some fresh air at night. But, true story, not a pretty one. So, you might want to turn the volume down now so you don't hear something horrible. So, put a helmet on, dumbass. Anyway, sorry, that was judgmental. I don't mean that. It's his life. It's America. So, buddy of mine here, we back up on the Eglin Reservation, so we got bears, we got everything around here. And one night he heard a holy hell ruckus out on his screened-in porch, and he went out there only to find, let me see if that makes it a little easier for you to understand me, or worse, I don't know. It makes it actually worse for me to hear. Anyway, he went out and looked out his back door on his back porch, and a coyote had busted through the screen and was tearing his cat to shreds. Again, I apologize for that, you know, the graphic nature of that, but that's what happened. So I suggested maybe we shouldn't. We know there's coyotes around. People don't think of Northwest Florida, but we have everything. Coyotes, bears, big cats, wolves. Do we have wolves? I don't know. I may have made that up. Anyway, so that's going on. I work for a classic rock station. Excuse me, and that is allergies, by the way. Don't anybody freak out. Pretty sure it's safe to watch YouTube. I work for a classic rock station now, and I work afternoons. That's been a change since the first of the year. So I'm on my way home. It's, I don't know, somewhere around 6-ish. Normally this would be packed. There's still a lot of people out on the roads, but for the most part down this way, people seem to be semi-heeding all the guidelines. Golf courses are still open around here, and you can go boating around here, and locals are even allowed to rent boats around here right now, as long as they observe all the rules. They can't gather together. Golfers each get their own individual golf cart, and you know, they take precautions, and boaters the same. They can only have, you know, like 6 people on a boat, and they need to stay apart, and they're not to meet up out, and they are patrolling too, out in the different little coves and stuff around here where people notoriously, well, not in a bad way, just in a recreational way, will all meet up and anchor and all hang out together. Well, they're making sure that doesn't happen. So if you want to go out boating and keep to yourselves, you can do that. So it isn't completely locked down. The one other thing, and I was going to say this was a complaint. It's not really a complaint because I understand it. But we live at the beach, and one of the things right now that would be incredible to be able to do, just for some stress release and get some vitamin sunshine, would be to just sit on the beach. Maybe hit the water, but the beaches are closed. And even though locals, I think for the most part, would follow all the guidelines, there's no way in hell that we could keep people from other places off our beaches and follow the rules. So they shut them down for everybody. It would be nice to go to the beach. Again, I'm not bitching. It'd just be one of the things that we've done a few times that I've always liked, is to go towards the end of the day and sit in chairs and just kind of until sunset. Chill. But we can't do that now. Hopefully we can start thinking about doing those things again in the next 30 days or so. My understanding from everything I've seen the last couple of days is that at varying degrees in this country, things are coming to a head. So I think that's about it. Oh, I didn't tell you, I did take my, those of you may remember that I was going to go into business doing home inspections, and our company's up and running, but I did not pass the exam. It turned out that the curriculum I had wasn't the correct curriculum for the test I took, or the test I took was the wrong test for the curriculum I had. So I called up, I got a different curriculum for what I believe, and I know now, is the right test. Oh, I scared myself. I got a little sunburst. Let me put my visor down. There we go. I've got sunglasses on, but I also need my sunshade at this time of day on my AT950, which I love dearly. So anyway, I'm told it's not unusual for people to not pass that inspector's exam the first time, especially if you're not coming from one of the trades, which I am not, but I've always been interested in that kind of stuff. So I called up and to schedule another test. I did that a couple of weeks ago, and they said, well, because of everything going on in the world, we're shut down to at least May 7th. So if you want, we can schedule for then and see how it goes. So that's what I've done. So I guess I got over a month to study it all. I better not flunk it again. All right, so I think that's it. I think you're up to speed. I don't know when the hell I'm going to post again. I just felt myself missing it. God, the delusionals didn't even hear from you for a while. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. We've been loosely working on trying to get some kind of live stream going. And we've had a couple test runs and it hasn't really worked out well because we all connect on Hangouts, but that doesn't translate to YouTube as well as we would like. So we're trying to find some other way of doing it. A cheap/free way. And so if you have any suggestions, things we should try, because there's 6 of us, so we need to be able to hook up 6 of us and pardon me. And my laptop has a combo microphone and a headphone jack, and it wasn't recognizing the microphone when I was trying to do it on there. So I had to do it on my phone, and of course that doesn't have the processing power that my laptop, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, we're working on that. Maybe we can get together on that. What else? I think that's it. And if it's not it, by God, it should be. So I'm going to say ta-ta as I pull in here. Get ready to put my bike up and tell you, I hope to talk to you soon, but I'm really not sure. Because I plan on posting all sorts of things, from riding to maybe how to deal with animals on quarantine farm to workouts to, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Love you guys, including you female guys. Talk to you soon, maybe, hopefully. Ta-ta.